Well, hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about Robinhood. Robinhood ticker symbol is going to be HOOD, hood, essentially. That's funny to me. Because of all of the craziness that has been going on with Robinhood. Robinhood essentially started operations in 2013. They actually launched their product in 2015. And their CEO, his name is Vladimir Tinev, and he says he's a Bulgarian immigrant. And one of the things that I want you guys to understand and realize is that it's very important that this is one of a hard lesson that I learned when I first started my career, after being laid off, essentially because the CEO sold the company, I will never forget, for like $140 million. And one of the things that my husband, he said to me was that it's important for us to learn and understand, the ideologies and the methodologies of the CEOs in order to know which direction the company is headed. So now I take that information in relation to the investments that I make. So with that being said, there's a lot of questionable things that he goes by Vlad, that he has done that I don't agree with. This whole process, or this whole, with COVID happening and the GameStop and the AMC things happening, I learned so much, from my cousin, Citron, who's a pretty good investor. And I learned a lot about options and how it was all working. Well, this situation with Robinhood actually opened my eyes to learn about options and what's been happening in the markets, and how certain option moves actually suppressed the price of a lot of great companies, and AMC and GameStop being two of them. And so, I thought it was really cool that the people band together with Reddit and, made the suppression pretty much just, go away, or not go away, but like, it pretty much, it brought attention to it. And then they counteracted these transactions that's been happening for years that a lot of people didn't know about. So like, this is all new information to me, as far as, these huge hedge funds placing large puts against certain companies, which suppresses the price per share. So, I mean, that's leaving them out of a lot of capital that they could be utilizing for the company. So this is big. This is major. And one of the things that Vlad did during this whole situation was he disallowed people to purchase the GameStop stock and everything like that. So that's pretty crazy. And the last thing I heard was that they actually froze AMC buying and selling. So the issue that comes up, and I say all this to say, is there a liquidity issue when it comes to Robinhood? Is this a safe investment for you? With the mentality of the CEO, what direction is the company headed towards? And so he was grilled a number of times during this whole situation as to why he stopped allowing the Robinhood users to purchase the stock. So it was a lot of, like, to me, doublespeak, due to the fact that the whole point of this app, they have it on their prospectus, is to democratize financial investment. So for everyone. So, essentially the little guys. So if you're doing that, but and then the next breath, you talk about the market, being at stake. How is that so? So it's like a lot of, and then he says they have enough liquidity, but he stopped it. He stopped the buying and everything to protect the firm. So if you have enough liquidity for all of this trading and everything to happen, then I don't know. It's just a lot of craziness to me. I don't understand it, and I'm relatively new, to this, as far as, the stocks and everything. However, I'm not new to financial statements, and that's what I'm going to dive into. Just to put it out there, one of the things that I came up with, this is, do your own research, take your take your own, do your own financial advice. Or I'm sorry, get your own financial advisor. But I came to the conclusion of telling my cousin that this is a company that we would not invest in. However, my husband said that he would invest into this company due to the fact that they're going to be under more scrutiny from the SEC. And if he's not doing right by his company and the customers and everything like that, then there's a fair chance that he would be, voted out, which we've seen that in large, high profile companies. We've seen that happen before. So my husband made some good points. I had to take a moment to listen to them, and I actually owe him some money, by the way, too, because we betted that the IPO was actually on today, and I said it would be today, and he said tomorrow. So it's actually tomorrow because they changed the dates, and on Yahoo Finance it said today, but on the Robinhood app it said tomorrow. So they should know their own IPO date. So that was my fault on that. Anywho, so they are headquartered in Menlo Park, California. It looks like one of the I'm going to talk about percentages. So the revenue essentially went up to 245.5%, and their net income did that swing thing again, where it's a net loss, and then the year before the IPO, it's they have income. So that was interesting to me. 106.9%. And then their liabilities also went up 183%. Okay. So it looks like they just paid off a revolving credit facility last year on June the 12th. And this year they entered into a new one, which is going to mature next year in April of 2022. And this is all coming from the SEC website, so you can check that out yourself as well. They had $4.9 billion in cash in 2020, and they had $3 billion set aside to have in reserves that I guess it's required for their line of business or being a broker or what have you. They had 289 employees, and over the course of the last couple of years that has risen significantly to 2,100 employees. So, I mean, one of the questions is, as if you're a long-term investor, is this company going to be able to manage the growth that's happening within the firm? Are they going to be able to last through all the negativity that's happening or, surrounding this company? It looks like the SEC recently, they're making them pay some of their customers, their clients, from some of their saying that they were harmed from their actions. So, with the mindset of the CEO, with all of the legalities that's sort of swarming them right now, with the question of liquidity and them getting this new credit revolver, is Robinhood going to be, is it a substantial or is it a good investment to make? That's something that I'll leave for you to decide. Me, myself, like I wouldn't put my money into it. And literally there was something that came out today about Robinhood that was negative on Unusual Whale's Twitter account that was sent to me. And let me see if I can pull, well, I can't pull it up now, but I would say it's a no-go for me. However, if you are an optimist like my husband, you may want to invest. The ticker symbol is HOOD, and I believe that they were going to be starting around, I'm not sure. Let me look and see for you. So we have Hood. Whoops, went to the wrong place. I think they were starting around $38, if I'm not mistaken. And my computer's going really slow, I guess because I'm recording right now. Come on. Okay, it's calendars. Now I'm gonna have to pull it up because it's taking too long. Okay, so let's take a look. So tomorrow, looks like they're starting out, according to Yahoo Finance, between $38 to $42. Now, does that mean that they're going to start out at that price? Not necessarily. It's just a range due to the fact that on Duolingo it said $85 to $95, and it actually was $102. So that number that you see is kind of like an estimate. Sometimes this number happens, sometimes it doesn't. But it looks like they are going to be IPOing on the NASDAQ tomorrow. So if you are interested in that particular stock, then make sure that you're ready to invest into it. $38 to $42 a share. It may be a little bit less due to all the negativity that's going around Robinhood. I want to know, do you all use Robinhood? Would you refer a friend to use Robinhood? Are you investing in Robinhood? What do you think overall about Robinhood? Do you think they're contradictory? I do. I don't. I mean, but I'm open to hearing other perspectives. All right. Until next time, stay profitable and stay great. Bye, y'all.